Now I want to show you a couple more things about this. What happens if I want this to run when it mounts, so when it first renders and then never again? Well, you just give it an empty array. This is an array of its dependencies, and this is saying I depend on nothing, right? So then it's going to run once, and then this will never update again, right? So if you want it to run once on when it first creates, that's how you do that. This would be useful for things like if you need to like integrate with like a jQuery plugin, like one, I'm sorry that that's happening to you, or like D3. That's maybe a better example, right? If you have to integrate with D3 and you need to like set up all that stuff, right? This is where you would do it. And then you could give it an empty array as like, okay, once this is integrated, then don't update this anymore, right? And then if you want it to run every single time something updates, get rid of that. So now if I come over here, it should, what is going on here? There we go. Yeah, I mean, you can see here I've created an infinite loop. You can see that I have, in fact, I'm going to stop that so I don't crush my API. So don't do that, please, because I'm paying that bill. So what was happening there is like it's running every time something updates, right? Which means that every time that it calls setBreeds, it's causing an update, right? Which means that it schedules that effect again, which is then going to update the breeds again, which is then going to schedule another effect, right? So you get this infinite loop. So that's why they enforce this dependencies thing, is so you don't get yourself into these situations, right? Because if it depends on animal, then you should depend on animal being there, and by vice versa, like you don't want it to cause these like infinite loops of update and then that scheduling another effect.